Bueno, vamos a seguir. Que ya se me ha pasado un poquito la resaca de año nuevo. Bueno, aunque esté aquí, he hecho algunas cosas fuera de cámara. Me cambié algunas armas y tal. Y lo que quería ir yo es a ver a la hermana, a ver si pasa algo con ella. A ver, que me choco. Ya, pues iremos otra vez a Boelt. No, aquí no. Aquí.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though director
No sé si también me echan el puto planeta de hielo.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise. Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
Para mí que no me pasa nada.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one
Pues muy bien.
well, two with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
No se me está viendo esto ahora, pero vale.
How's Sarah doing?
Well, hearing that your dad's dead and the new home is a bust, that was stressful. But I don't think there was any permanent damage, not physically at least.
Vale, para mí que no hay nada.
That's
Nuevo.
all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Un segundo. Mi hermana tiesa. ¿Y esto qué es? ¿Por qué esto ha cambiado?
Hi there. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I'm here to welcome you to a whole new galaxy. The good news is, the hard part's over. We're here. If you have any questions now, just ask.
No tiene pinta de nada nuevo. Que es un punto de interés. Pues vámonos a Volt otra vez.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS. A hostage crisis in hydroponics.
Te van a poder quitarlo como en la trilogía. Un coñazo, a ver cómo aterriza y cómo despega la nave todo el rato. Me imagino que estaba cargando aquí.
Vetra was looking for you.
Vetra.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador, respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
No sé si esa tripulación si tiene algo nuevo. Cada misión principal como en la trilogía o... Ni puta idea. Si aquí tengo un montón de cosas que me las dudan bastante todas estas cosas. Recompensas. Vaya hombre, qué buenos son esos. Me están dando aquí millones de bronce hasta que muera. La Vía Láctea, ¿cuántos? No, escopeta. $130. Bueno, me daba para la escopeta. No. Detrás estaba... si está en el mismo sitio aquí.
Exaltation. The cat just keep asking for more trouble.
Really looking forward to kicking those guys in the teeth.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in line.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
Sarah es adulta.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Eso es verdad.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
You raised your sister by yourself? That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people.
Bien. Empezamos de puta madre con un craseo así. Así de los buenos. Los que gustan. Espero que por lo menos estén Nata en Pesuya. No, pues aguardo cuando he pillado dos mierdas de lápiz. No tiene pinta. Sí. Entonces que tengo que hablar con Liam.
Now, exaltation. The cat just keep
Que
asking for
está...
more trouble.
Aquí no.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in line.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran...
Ahora estaba por pasar.
Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
I don't know what I'd do.
Same. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was, well, he was involved with some bad things. There was nowhere to run.
Is that why you came?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions.
Por
Piss
aquí,
off the
no
wrong
verá.
people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
We're a team. I'll make sure you're always there for Sid.
Thank you, Ryder. That means a lot to me. At least Sid's older now. Maybe I don't have to worry as much. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
No, en verdad ya sé dónde estabas tú, hija, pero es que no he ido por ellas. No te voy a engañar, la verdad. También tripulación. Unos camarrotes. Por aquí no. Ahí está.
Are you happy here?
Yes. The Pathfinder lets me tinker. There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Y todo esto.
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about your... whatever.
Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Oh, yeah. Humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail. And I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
Madre mía.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals
No,
with
pero
it.
si todo el mundo.
That's the point.
Ah,
How
todo el
many
mundo puede decir lo que
colonies do you
piensa.
have? On what
Y
planets?
lo que quiere.
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
You studied with Moshe Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight.
No sé si le pregunto
She
ya o no.
teaches
O
and
sea, todo esto.
inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things.
No, not that way. Moshe Sefa is 115 of your years
No, la
old.
verdad es que no sé cuánto duran vivos. Supongo que
Is
lo
there
ponen en
a
el
central
códice.
Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong, born from what was before, blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
Well, enough about that. Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer.
No, joder, esto no lo hablé porque antes no me contestaba casi nada.
Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
Madres.
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think
Nos
we were weak,
camelaron.
but the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home.
Luego por
That
tabaco.
happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
Well, enough about that. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come,
Vamos que tienes
and they
20
go.
madres.
My father is gone, taken, or killed
Igual la mataba ya.
by the Ket. We never found his body.
My dad died on our first mission here. I didn't know him as well as I could have, I guess.
I think I was close to mine, yet maybe close has a different meaning for humans. Something to learn, I guess. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
¿Cómo se dice algo?
You still have questions. I'll try to answer them.
No.
I'll let you rest.
Ishari Pathfinder.
Así.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
Una película de cómo plantar cebollas en el espacio. Y Cora está aquí arriba.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Jal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Why? This all looks fine to me.
Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
We're facing challenges we could never have prepared for.
At least now we can prepare to fight the Ket. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
Bueno, pues vamos a Boelt. Me falta Drake, que no sé dónde está. Bueno, estaba por ahí atrás, pero... Paso de sirena.
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic.
A ver,
The
subí.
swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
Tiene miedo a algo así.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
No tengo ni puta idea, la verdad. Decir que sí, lo era.
She specialized in biotics research. Got her
No,
start
claro,
in medicine.
espérame.
I read all about her research and your father's. AI and implants. They
Me acordaba
achieved
ya.
so much in so
Yo creo que
little
ayer.
time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
Y no chupes piedras, que es malo.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Debe haber un lago. Un lago. Ah, como en la ciudadela.
Every good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
A mí
You
eso
mean
me
the
imagino.
scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Claro que sí, cayó. No, antes de nada voy a enseñar esto. Pillar una Crusaders 4 y amplificador biótico me hice. Y luego me compré la armadura de N7. Y compré una cosa al coche, pero no sé cómo se pone. Imagino que ya la lleva. Cruzad 4. ¿Son iguales? Parecidas. Una despedazada. Un guardador rápido. Boels otra vez. Boelt, tío, Boelt. Y yo quiero ir a Podromos antes de ir a Naval. A Podromos, no. Adiós.
Beginning approach.
Bold orbit is steady.
Almacén arquitecto. ¿Qué es esto?
Tracking a remnant architect.
Ah, no, esto es lo que...
The one we fought ended up in orbit? Amazing.
Que bueno, destruí tampoco el que gané.
Approaching the LZ.
Vamos a cargar las texturas. Lo que compré el coche fue para que aguante más en las zonas de peligro. No, soy un Shepard.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support at 100%.
Raelis.
Rylis? That's me, yes. I'm Rylis. Wow, you really showed up.
You said you had intel. I can't ignore that.
I just didn't think you'd come yourself. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the exaltation facility sent the Kets scrambling. They're trying to get their operations in order.
Esto para ayudar con ellos, ¿no?
Increased Ket movement through certain areas of Vold. Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
So something that could involve exaltation, or the creation of a new exaltation lab.
Well, that's what I thought. Either way, Ket organizing means trouble. We don't have the tech to break into their bases, but someone has to stop them.
You're talking to the right person. We always help our friends and allies.
I knew you'd help. I'll send the nav point immediately.
Esto para rematarlos. Esto está un poco... Bueno, está en la base, claro. Entonces voy aquí. Vamos a dar toda la vuelta. ¿Tienen esas misiones principales, secundarias o...? A ver. Ahí está, a lo mejor.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Vale, pues también te aguanta mejor. No soporte vital.
Remnant pillars. Careful.
La base aquella, eso. Tirón.
Thank you for following Rylis' tip, Ryder.
Así.
Taking out these kids will mean a lot to my people.
No fue un poco loco. Bueno, quizá también es... No, pues eso no es tan directo. No baja la dificultad, pues está muy bien. No sé, algún día me aburro, no juego. Difícil.
There's a lot of organic material here. Angara? Ket? Something else?
Scans could tell us more, Pathfinder.
Pero que es que yo no veo nada.
Think that's it?
There is an audio log saved on this device, Pathfinder.
Ket? Let's get a translation, Sam.
Processing.
The Angaran genetic code that expresses this projection of a bioelectric field has been isolated. The process to integrate this into our own genome is ongoing. Early success is documented. Once complete, adaptation to be restricted to all ascendant in Helios. Ability may also prove useful as part of base soldier configurations. All research has been transmitted to the Empire.
Exaltation is not just about making more Ket. It's an exchange.
An exchange requires consenting parties.
There's bound to be more here. Let's keep moving.
Escuchas, Ari. A ver cómo los segadores. Fase humanos.
Another audio log detected.
Let's hear it.
Transmissions unacknowledged by whom? Possible breakdown in connection and information mishandled. Investigation ongoing. Logs to be updated shortly.
That's good, right? If they're having problems sending Angara info back home?
I wonder if we can find the follow-up logs.
Scanned and recorded.
Vale, y que el escáner vale.
Information saved.
All transmissions appear to have failed. Some of the team has suggested that this research is being prevented from leaving Helios. Troubling implications.
Pathfinder, these samples all contain the same genetic sequence. At first, it appears to be a familial connection, but the genome shows signs of modification. Evidence suggests the sequence was drawn from a single individual and incorporated into other cat.
The Archon.
Exaltation.
So, does the Archon control the cat because they see him as a progenitor? Or does his rank give him the privilege to propagate his genes like this?
A cultural question beyond my purview.
In any case, the stuff we found should be of great interest to the science team back on the Nexus.
¿Cuánto ir ahora? Por ahí voy mal para subir. Me puedo atropellar. Más o menos. No sé si ya sube. No sé si ya mejor venir aquí ir bajar y ir por ahí.
This is how we get into the Ket Command Center.
¿Qué le cuesta? Pesa el culo. ¿Arriba o qué?
Get ready to fight.
This is the Ket Com outpost we heard about on Vold. That's it. Good work. Be ready.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Tengo ciclos. Arconte de sector. Ok, pones arcontes. Ok.
The Archon's not the Ket's supreme leader. There's more like him, all over Andromeda.
If they find a new species, they send information about it back home.
And making more Ket in the process.
Rose, communication orders require explanation. Archon commands a block of all transmissions of Angara data to the Empire. It is in breach of protocol.
Ooh, sounds like the Archon's ignoring protocol.
Life support restored.
Communications. Only Archon is aware of shifting situation in Helios. If Archon's opinion is that protocols are not to our benefit, accept his wisdom. He is the Senate's voice in Helios and must be obeyed.
There's something here. I don't believe the Primus and the Archon agree.
It sounds like the Ket are starting to question what the Archon's doing. If this continues, it might be good for all of us.
What do we do with this, then?
There is likely nothing to be done, but conflicts between factions seldom resolve quietly.
Then we'll just have to keep an ear to the ground for now. With luck, something will happen.
Suerte. Aquí, genial. Bien. Vale, en Andromeda en general. Son 4. No tengo 10 puntos, solo puedo subir algo así del tirón. Voy a hacer esto. Ahora me dando puntos. Qué cutres. Espera, vale, pues ya vas a terminar aquí también. Era Cora, ¿no? Y quería también... Sí. Vamos de aquí no se va. Ah, sí. Vamos a EOS. Aquí también tenemos que haber buena limpia de misiones. A lo que no sé de los puestos avanzados. ¿Son siempre lo que dices al principio o cambia según lo que digas? O te dan luego la opción de cambiar, mejor dicho.
Bill's been asking if you can come by.
Tío, pues al puto hit de los cojones. Todo gilipollas este. Un drag sigue aquí. Voy a hablar con él, ya que está.
Ryder.
We can talk more later.
Vale, pues no dice nada.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
It took you this long to figure that out?
I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
Todavía puedes procrear.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
I guess I could donate DNA or however it works. You know
no
me.
funciona así.
Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mum says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
In a way, that sounds like my dad.
Well, that's not fair. He kept you close. Made sure you and your sister came here with him. And he died for you.
Yes, but the other decisions he made kept him at a distance. That can be just as bad.
I see that. Still, without our fathers, we wouldn't be here. They brought us into this world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Atraviesa. Esto no creo que mirar esto. No tengo, ¿no? Casuras. Y con esto lo hace un tiempo.
Going through the readouts from the KEP facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom. To cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
Dad was always so aloof. I never saw this side of him.
Maybe that's why he kept this memory, so you'd know.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
No, en esta hablo de los recuerdos, básicamente. Igual también podría ir allá. Que... Un rostro de esperanza. Allá. En segundo. Vale, aquí no tenemos nada entonces. Entonces vamos a EOS a limpiarlo.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Pasamos de hielo a secarral. Esta me voy a cambiar también. Poner... Voy a llevar estos dos. Probar un poco. Me lleva Vetra. Un poco igual, en verdad. Vamos, los humanos.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Back where we really started. What's new in our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing.
No hay otra base también, Kev.
And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué suena? ¿Dónde está? What the fuck? A ver, esto tiene que estar peta de misiones, no, lo siguiente. ¿Listo? No, desde la base. Pillar otras misiones y entregar esta.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for EOS.
Pathfinder, Darket, Tervian. I understand I was pulled from Cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Kett on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
No, esto es una misión. Ahora va a entregar una. He sido engañado. Está aquí, ¿no? La misión. No sirve para nada. No sirve para nada. Está aquí dentro, joder. Eso es un puto terminal.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Not busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
Me gusta poner misiones en los terminales. Genial, Leo. Oh, una persona.
Pathfinder, I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
No sé.
What kind of research are you working on?
Déjate una
Ramirez
misión.
asked me to help out with vaccines, so I'm growing bacteria. The glamorous life of a scientist.
No, no es tu misión.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work. There, did you feel that tremor? We've been tracking major seismic activity lately. But I don't know what's causing it. Something strange is going on out there.
An earthquake something or volcano something?
I'm guessing a remnant something? That might help us. Eos has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey hammers would be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please?
You got it. Just tell me where to go.
I've marked out the areas where the tremors seem centered. Trigger the hammers there. Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go?
No.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
What do I even do?
Una florita. Es gratis.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the cat.
The evidence pointed to the Ket being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan.
Ahora está aquí.
Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Joder, con esa Boel. No se cansan de mandarme a Boel. Entonces una base que va a haber en todo el planeta, por lo que estoy viendo. A ver, digan, que no me convencéis. ¿Qué está pasando? 3 puntos, esto no era para nada, ¿no? Yo sé, te mandan aquí a preguntar por gente y ni siquiera están aquí. No puede estar en el Nexus.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. As the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient rem.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the fort giant.
Simple way to know you did good. More people walking than buried.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
Tough to get used to life on this rock. Too long staring at it from the Nexus and knowing we'd failed.
Looks like we have some scavenger animals in our lost supply crates.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
I think that's cat tech. Stay alert.
I like hoodoos. Play it right, you could trick a thresher right into one. Squish.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Help us! Please!
Cada vez no está, ¿no? Cada vez turino así. Vale, ¿y dónde hablo? Unos sobrevivientes.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
Que yo no los controlo.
I have a super intelligent AI and enough experience with the remnant to be careful.
Jennings, this isn't working. We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Amazing. Me salen más misiones y todo. Vale, esto me lo equivoco sin aquí, en un momento. Aquí hay bajas. Aquí me suena que antes había como radiación. ¿Puedo abrir el teoría? What? ¿Qué es esto? quedar ahí. Un sitio diferente. Esto me suena a verlo.
Wonder what's down there.
De parte no parece haber ninguna misión. Esto parece una salvatía.
I knew it was a long shot, but I still held hope she was alive. All we can do is turn this into Prodromos, like she wanted. Well, that gets us a step closer.
Entonces sí que había una misión ahí. Hasta luego, chavales. No sé, no, cojones. Un perro ahí voy andando. Hospitales.
Quick mess to clean up. Not getting any of the supplies back this way, though.
A ver. Espera, ¿dónde está? Está aquí al lado, ¿no?
Not where I'd want to stake a claim, but some will be all too eager.
Ah, vale.
People came a long way. Nothing here was
Voy a escanearlo.
Strange how bleeding for a place makes it feel worthwhile.
Sam, are you sure about this?
Yes, Pathfinder. The crates were opened using standard protocols. It's unlikely the local fauna could have accomplished this.
They're bugs, Sam. They didn't do it.
More data is required to be definitive, Pathfinder.
You're a real machine sometimes, Sam. Let's do this!
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
Estoy de gato. No tengo comestible. Por aquí hay una misión, supuestamente.
Recording nav points for survey. Beacon placement. A trivial task.
Wasn't trivial to this technician. Lotus protocol. The job doesn't go unfinished.
Bien, las misiones. Más paseos por el mundo.
So where's Kesh's grandmother?
You're picking an old scar there, Vetra. Rather not pry it open.
I'm sorry. It's just you're always telling war stories, and I thought...
What makes you think that one's a war story?
Job started. Another step forward. Keep it up, Dad.
Sam, what am I hearing?
Technician Eric Camber's beacon protocols. They appear to include
Mensajes motivadores.
recorded motivational logs.
We should check out that remnant area.
Me paro.
Progress made, whatever it is. Each day, one at a time. You'll be fine.
Okay, where's this going?
Vale. Siguiente. Aquí mismo. La tarjeta parte izquierda tengo sin explorar. De este mundo. Joder. No se cansan de darme misiones.
We could do it.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
First steps mark the brave and dead. Old Krogan saying.
Vamos a estar divididos ir por ahí, la verdad. Ah, no sé. No, por aquí va a estar jodida. ¿O no?
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
de minerales, ¿verdad? No, no, son drones. Con cuidado, no me quiero caer. No me digan que... ¿Está arriba, en serio? Qué cabrón. Me he vuelto por ahí. Igual es una carretera hecha.
Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Madre mía, otra parte esta.
Last one out during the evac.
Didn't want to go, but ran out of things to try.
Sounds stubborn. I like stubborn.
No ven que los mapas tan grandes. Nada, son enanos.
Civilians lived here, engineers, but they fought. This was... would have stood a better chance if they had a Krogan.
No offense, big guy. More animals in our lost supply crates.
That's one.
Mira, puntería.
Betting there's nothing left.
Headshot.
Estoy, déjame en paz.
Watch your six.
This confirms it. The crates were opened first, then bait placed. By who?
By whom? And more data is required to be certain.
¿Dónde estás?
Nice work.
Imagino ahorita está arriba, o sea que...
So wait, you're Kesh's father?
Grandfather, actually. She tell you about me?
Not exactly. She did used to swear up and down about a stubborn old fossil, usually while hitting something.
Stubborn old fossil. She's called me worse on a good day.
Están más arriba aún. ¿Puedo subir más? todo por culo. Parece que por aquí se puede subir. Sí, sigue para adelante. No, no será por ahí. Estamos arriba aún. No, es que no llega la subida, coño.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Crap. Do you think they might have found an ark?
We need an up-close scan.
No sé, no me estoy metiendo.
That looks like Ket tech. Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate the point of origin from it.
Wonder if the Ark survives.
Let's...
¿Dónde está? ¿Y dónde niño estoy yo?
Wonder if there's anything hidden away back here.
These caves could be a good shelter, if people need it.
Gets us away from the sun for a while.
¿Dónde voy a salir ahora? A lo mejor esto ya es por el camino de arriba. Posible.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
Want to check it out, little duck?
The sheer top, because it is.
I guess you run out of names eventually.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Yo tengo un punto alto. Madre mía. No había por qué más zonas. Madre mía, apenas hay misiones por ahí.
Mining zones have been added to your nav. System Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No me pasa de subir.
Progress, right, Dad? Probably simple, but in a new galaxy and after I... Never mind.
What are you talking about, kid?
Empezamos a la mujer con niña, pero vale. Todo tuyo. Ahora desde aquí me podemos ir. Somos en qué momento. Y si por qué no me siguen por el mejor. Tu pega al fondo local. Investiga explicaciones.
Still think you'd be better off with soldiers at your outpost.
Reported as a loss. Supplies eaten by scavenger bugs. Let's be more careful next time.
Recommendations noted, Pathfinder.
Vale, se lo haría un poco, pero bueno. Me la suda bastante. No te voy a engañar. Mira, que esto es enorme. Debería haber hecho... O sea, investigado todo. Antes de ir a traficar las cosas. ¿Está mi marcador? Me imagino que si no hacen los animales y hubiera pasado otra cosa.
I envy your forehead plates.
Well, that's specific.
Headbutts are like shorthand for Krogan. Focused spot like that, you'd make a point pretty damn quick.
Y están pegando los que...
Looks like the Scourge got to this remnant.
Loading ammo!
That's that.
Keep it up, Dad. You promised. Doesn't matter that I'm sick. You're in the future.
I don't know if I'm okay with this.
Me queda esto. Uy. No, pero más que la base que está por aquí. Kez, no Kez. Está arriba, está abajo. Está en Cuenca. A ver si sigue el caminito este. Toda una nave Kez estrellada. Quería un what.
Okay, firing the first hammer. Hold on to something. Remnant coming from below.
Oh no, me acuerdo.
Let's do that again.
That's a big tremor for a couple of remnant. Let's place the next hammer.
¿Cuál es esto? ¿Y por qué hay cosas que no se ven? No entiendo, pero bueno. Es la magia del juego.
Heads up, looks like a Keck construct.
Ha, more weird tech being weird.
Can't interface with it. Guess we'll never know.
Which came first, the rock or the tech coming out of it?
Another job done, Dad. Reset and hit the next. I'm watching, and I'm proud. Eric Jr. signing off.
Job done, Eric's.
Shit.
Mierda, ¿por qué? Que me he perdido. Son 4 o 5. Son 4. Bueno, 4 también. Tiene recarga duración. Esto es mucha duración. Pero esto decía recarga la podría spamear básicamente. Mejor spamear, la verdad. Está cubierto cuando no está cubierto. Voy a poner esto para que los TNP de estos son más tontos con cerrojo. Está bien. Vamos a ir por aquí y pillamos todo esto. La gente hace las misiones rápidas. Sabía que tardaba más.
You can see it from almost anywhere.
EOS feels more like a home, but it's still mostly hard work.
EOS will have holidays once we figure out
Pues no.
seasons.
New worlds need to mark wars, battles, you know, once you're sure they're over.
¿Dónde está la Andromeda? Que era el humo este. Pista de aquí, ¿no? ¿Dónde está? No sé por qué hay una ventana dejado ahí, la verdad. Supongo que a lo mejor luego hay más misiones por ahí. Más adelante.
Makes you want to sail across, doesn't it?
Wonder what it's like on EOS when it rains. We do our job. Someone will see it.
Imagine cannonballing right into that water.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
No, por aquí parece que hay mapa sin descubrir, básicamente. La cuestión es cómo subo aquí.
Colonists change things, not always for the better.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
No quiero problemas, enreditos. Este mapa parece más grande que Vuelta.
I wonder what all these bits of remnant tech used to be.
Things crumble, no sense wasting time on it.
Sawtooth Plateau. All those broken pieces like a dragon's jaw.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Pero era. ¿Dónde está el elemento cero? Estoy arriba. Lo estoy viendo.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Qué raro esta zona.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Pathfinder,
No, buen
this
hierro.
area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Look at that. Squatters right in our hammer spot.
Hostia, ¿dónde conoces el clave?
A Pathfinder, huh? No need to ask if you're a friend or foe.
I didn't know anyone from the Nexus was out here.
We're not. We're from the sovereign nation Advent. A few hundred clicks that way. Our nation. No Nexus interference. We didn't come to Andromeda to fuel Director Tan's regime. In Advent, we're free
Está todo en el
citizens.
modín.
I've got no problem with you or Advent. I'm here on a mission.
I'm fine with Pathfinders. We've got a job in common. Our water table dropped recently. Like the rivers underground were running dry. We tracked the problem out here.
There's been seismic activity. We're using that and a survey hammer to tap the rivers.
Oh, shit. Advent needs that water supply to stay independent. Would you consider a deal? Our survey showed a massive natural gas deposit nearby. Your hammer taps that instead. We mine the gas and trade it to your outpost. Everyone wins.
En medio ambiente, ¿no? ¿Sí?
Mining natural gas will damage Eos's atmosphere, just as it recovers.
In what? A few hundred years? We need that water now, and the initiative needs trade.
No, por no haber salido de
I
iniciativa.
can't argue with your guns. Just remember there's a lot of citizens downstream.
What's your problem with the Nexus?
I didn't come 2 million light years to dig someone else's ditch. The Nexus wants people to wait for permission before we start our new lives. A lot of us aren't waiting.
You're part of an independent nation. What's it like?
Advent. It's small, but growing just fine without Nexus support.
Son estos 5.
Is in a nice hollow of caves. Without those storms, it's cozy.
I hope your nation's intentions are peaceful.
Hey, we're colonists and pioneers, not scumbag raiders. Respect our borders, and there won't be a problem.
Do you have trouble with the Remnant back home?
Remnant? Those robot things? We see small ones from time to time. If they're here too, maybe they're all over the planet.
I'm going.
Good luck out there.
Es un martillo para mosca de agua. Natural. Yo quiero agua, por culo gas natural. Yo, quedáis sin agua, jodéis. No lo sé en Nexus.
The flow's moved, but we can tap the underground rivers from here.
Don't worry about those other guys. They'll find more water.
The gas deposit's at the other site. That would help Advent, but we can't do both. Those tremors aren't the hammers or the remnant. What is that?
Pathfinder, the underground water flow has moved, but not sufficiently.
Plot a new hammer site, Sam. One last hit should do it.
Esto que no. Tan vago que voy hasta un TP. Porque me saca el coche de ahí todo. Y así directamente me voy de aquí.
Last hammer. This should finish the job. Everyone ready?
No me jodas. Esto recto. Son los babies.
Reinforcements.
Dios. No me he visto nada.
Hit the legs.
Tío, no escasea, la verdad. Vamos. Hombre, me puedo poner aquí, ¿verdad? Una esquina de cura. Cojones. No, no se va, no. Dios, cerca. Vaya, hombre. Eso de verdad. puta. Babies. He puesto tío en el segundo. No va muy lejos, la verdad. ¿Cuánto me queda? No me vuelvo. No, con enterito. No. Nada más. difícil. No sé si hay tiempo para hacer esto, la verdad.
Those things are a handful.
Ryder, it's Hanley at the outpost. I just got a massive spike on the seismic readings. The architect?
Está claro que hay uno de estos en cada sitio.
Great work, Ryder. The outpost's safe, and that architect should give us just what we need.
That's that.
Aquí tiene restos, ¿no? No me quedan restos. Vamos a ir al cochecico. Si lo veo, claro. No, no son enemies, son colegas.
Looks like the Ket got here before us.
Uy, me venía alguien por arriba. Mucho me dan cascos. Derrotados que... Vale, pues entonces... Voy a ir aquí. Y lo voy a dejar por aquí. Y ya luego hago esto. Y por aquí no me queda nada más. Aquí tengo una esta o podría ir a Tempest. Bueno, voy a volver a Tempest en verdad. Y así miro y vendo otras cosas. Voy a dejar esto.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Ryder.
Me llamo. Esto es de colgante. ¿Dónde está la mujer que abrí con ella en el Nexus? Lo que no sé si lo hice en streaming o fuera. O fuera streaming, no me acuerdo. Chubi quiere que hable con ella y no me lo puede
The
decir
discovery of Aya
en
was just
persona.
what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus Science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding? Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Igual eran los Geth. Y eran los Reapers.
How did the initiative even get its hands on Geth knowledge? They're isolationist and hostile.
I don't know, Ryder. Maybe I don't want to know.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist
convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again. They were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
¿Pero tú no quieres hablar conmigo? ¿Las películas?
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
Bueno, eso está el tema de las conversaciones.
It didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Qué bien. Con los millones en Aya. Y lo que no sé.
AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Creo que está recto. A ver que pongo el PBA. Mira, esto estaría bien, la verdad. Voy a poner esto. Que si no me voy a morir haciendo esto. Ya no sé ni lo que subirme. las armas y armaduras de aquí no me gustan nada. Bueno, está aún. No está igual cuando tenga el máximo me lo hago. Si puedo, claro. Hacerme el Valkyrie. No. Madre mía, puto litio. Hostia, tiene 4 aumentos. Mucha torre. Y platino, ya queda eso. Que no litio. Bióticos. No, esto en verdad lo voy a hacer ahora, fuera de cámara. No, fuera de streaming, mejor dicho. Punto para otro, no, me faltan 5 puntos. Bueno, voy a ir, guardo y ya seguiré mañana. ¿Mañana qué es? Sí, mañana es miércoles, martes. No, hoy es martes, mañana miércoles. Pues bueno, hasta mañana.